on, everybody? Welcome into Across the Board. Got myself, JD. Got my partner over here, Nick. What is going on, man?
It's a good day. It's a good day that the weather's heating up a little bit. I think we got snow coming in the forecast, but snow's melting, so I'm feeling better.
There you go. Glad to hear that. Yeah, man. I think
What's up, Patty?
yesterday we were both coming off of a good day.
Hmm.
Um, my best bet on the show did miss. Um, Came up just short. Texas at the end of the game just they couldn't score. Like they just stopped scoring.
That
Um,
was a weird one because I had them at like plus 9.5 in a
that's
parlay, and
right.
I thought for sure that this was all right. As long as they keep the game close, they were good. I think they were only down one with like 6 minutes to go, and they ended up losing by like 10 or plus, or it was crazy. Like Florida, like really just turns it up.
Yeah, big time. I think they went on I think it was like a 14-1 run or something there.
Yeah,
So Florida, I mean, they are the team. Just actually like we talked about, man, that they are really good and they are great on the road too.
yeah.
They just keep getting these huge like road wins. So we'll go over here to the chat really quick before we get going. We got Patty's picks in here. What is going on, man?
Going on, guys?
Got our guy Stetsy boy in the chat. How's it going, man? Got our guy Zach in here also. What is going on? If there are any games that actually y'all want us to hit, make sure to drop them in the chat. Um, we definitely have a few here we are about to go over, and man, I say we go ahead and get into it. And like always, we're going to start off with a little NBA. Before I put up our first game, have to give a big shout out to you. It was your first official day with MBM, and you came in and you smacked this bad boy right here.
Yes, sir.
A nice plus actually 2,700. Turned that $50 into just over 1,400. That was a great hit, man.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, that one was probably one of my favorite long shots on the board. Just situational based. The Bucks were coming off a back to back, and the Cavs were kind of sitting a couple players, so I thought that was a good one. It was just like one of those situational long shots that I love to play.
Love to hear it. Love to hear it. And I believe everybody that I believe Nick has one um, to also share.
Yeah,
So make sure to wait around and actually he will share that. Patty,
it won't it
the
won't be
thing
a
is,
long. I will drop the long shot banger in the VIP section. Later on today. But I do have a parlay that I really do like, and I already dropped it in the VIP section. But I will also be giving it out on stream for the fellas watching.
all right, man. Well, let's go ahead and get into our first game. First game tonight. We got the Heat going into Philly. The Heat are 31-28 on the season. Philly is 32-26 on the season. Um, Man, when this game first came out, or actually like when I thought, or actually like when you first told me, you actually wanted to actually talk about this actual game. Um, Before I thought of anything, I was like over. Like I want to play this game over just because of the pace uh, that actually should be in this game. And then I got to it and looked at the line, and I saw 240, and I was like, "Damn it!" um, the books are definitely completely caught on there. Like I said, the over was really where I just wanted to actually go to here. But that to me is a little high. I just don't think I can play over there. As far as under, I'm definitely not going to play that. But there's where I wanted to go. Honestly, as far as this side, I really don't have anything here. But I'm thinking that you probably do, so I'm going to kick it over to you.
Yes. This is kind of a big game as far as both teams. The 76ers need this game to beat them for tiebreaker purposes, as far as because the standings are really close. If they lose this game, they'll actually drop down into the play-in. Uh, if they win this game, they'll kind of have the tiebreaker over them, so they don't kind of do the play-in. And I'm assuming they really want to win this game because the less important games Embiid has to play, the better off they are. That way, he's healthier for longer stretches of time.
Definitely.
So he's gonna be playing today. If he doesn't, I'll be very shocked. And I'm gonna be riding with the 76ers on this one. I'm surprised that the line is this close. I'm just assuming it's because the 76ers defense has kind of been very bad. And they let anyone score. But I'm
Yeah,
definitely on the 76ers side here.
it's about to
And
say, and yeah, and actually, since we actually did put these numbers in, it does actually look like the number is going up. It
it
looks like
is.
it looks like it's at 2.5 pretty much everywhere, and it looks like it's starting to be a juiced 2.5
When
also.
I first looked at it, I said I should probably take it at I think it was close to a pick 'em. It was like minus 1.5, -1, and I was like, "Dang, this is weird. I really wanna take it right now." I just was too busy doing other things. I still like it at the minus 2.5, especially because the Heat just
So
played yesterday too.
yeah,
So they're gonna be tired, and the 76ers are rested at home. Like I said, this is actually a bigger game than most people would think. I know regular season NBA doesn't mean much, but I think the 76ers really wanna win this game just to kinda keep them out of that play-in scenario. Playing tournament, so that's where I'm at on this one. Another bet that I kind of leaning towards is Embiid over 6.5 rebounds. Like I said, they're gonna come out and play hard. He's kind of hasn't really been looking to board, but this is a game where he could get over the 6.5 and play hard. I'm leaning that way as well, and maxi point total as well. But I'd like the rebound size better with Embiid.
I like that. As far as the situational spot that actually you just brought up, this is a game that I'm definitely going to look at a little bit more.
Mhm.
And I may jump on the 76ers there with you. Yeah, we're going to move on to our second game here. And that is the Minnesota Timberwolves going into LA to play the Clippers. Timberwolves are 36 and 23 on the year. Clippers are 27 and 30. We got Timberwolves laying 5.5 here. Total of 226. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, for me, this game solely depends on, as far as the Clippers, as far as who actually plays. Uh, that's what this whole game depends on. If if the Clippers have their full squad in,
Yeah,
then that's the side that I like definitely lean. But that's something I don't think we're gonna know until a little bit later on this
especially
afternoon.
yeah.
Um, so I can go and tell you, as far as this game, this is one that I really don't have anything on. I just have to know more. Um, but Nick, I am assuming you are liking something here.
Yes. Like I said, this game is based on if Kawhi playing, you wouldn't know. But I'm thinking the line is implying that he is playing. Because if he wasn't, I feel like this would be closer to an 8, 9 line. With that being said, the Timberwolves really haven't covered on a back-to-back after a win. They're 14-3 against the spread when favored by 5.5. So I'm definitely gonna lean the Clippers total. I mean not Clippers. Lean the Clippers spread.
Okay.
But what I'm looking at there is I believe that they're gonna have to score. So I'm actually gonna be on the over here. The over 226.5. I think the Timberwolves really want to start putting together wins, and feeling good and getting ready for the postseason. Another big play that I do like is Edwards over 3.5 threes. Uh, he's hit that basically four of the last five against them, and he's averaging 10 and a half, like a 10 attempts per game, which is crazy. And the Clippers do give up their sustainable to the giving up the three. They're seventh against shooting guards, so I do like Anthony Edwards over 3.5 threes against this one. That's probably my best bet for this game. I do lean the over total because I think they're good. This is gonna be a scoring game.
Nice. Yeah, as far as the over there, I hadn't really looked at that. But the more you talked about that, that does make a lot of sense. Um,
Mhm.
Man, I'm actually trying to scurry around in the back here and get something for you. Is there as far as the NBA goes? Is there anything else you would like to add?
Do you want me to give my parlay of the
That's that's what I'm trying to get up right now. I'm trying to actually be able to put it on screen for you.
okay. Okay.
If
Okay,
you
you got it. Yeah.
Yeah, if you actually want to go ahead and start talking about it, I should have it up.
Yeah. So I already gave out the one part, the one piece, the Anthony Edwards 4+ threes, over 3.5. I also do like Luka Doncic against the Suns. He averages 34 points against them. He hasn't really had a good game since he's been back. And I'm rocking with Brandon Miller 20+ points because this is gonna be a high scoring game. And he's just one of their main guys. And I think he's gonna start putting together more. 20+ for him is, especially at that minus 150, 160 price. I really do like it. I feel like 20+ for him is like should be minus 220 at least. I feel like that's just a value play because if you look at his 25+, it's also plus 192, which is weird from a 5 point gap. So essentially, he falls within that range. And this is my one of my bigger unit plays. I'm risking 1.5 units on this one because I really do like this one.
Okay, we like that, guys, there it is for everybody here. And if you would like the rest of actually Nick's actually like plays like actually that they are going to be in in actually like VIP
Hmm.
along with the rest of our plays. We have a We have a tennis max play going tonight. We also have a big college basketball slate, guys. I love this college basketball card. So if you would like to join us, there is a link right down here below us. Click it, and you can get your first month for only $7.95. So make sure to click on that link and join us. The guys are saying that you can get a little better number currently. Craig is saying it's plus 433 on DraftKings. Patty says he can get it at plus 450 at Bet Online. So there's some other options for you guys too to make sure to maximize that. Well, man, I think it's time we get into a little college basketball.
Let's go.
And first game we have up, it's going to be Denver. We got the Pioneers going into everybody's favorite school, Oral Roberts. Um, and we actually have Denver laying four. It says 4.5. It looks like we're down to 4 now. We're actually at 3.5 at actually like a couple books.
Oh wow.
With the total still sitting at 155.5. I'm gonna go ahead and start here because I feel like I haven't really given anything out yet. Both of these teams, Denver, we've talked about Denver a lot during this year. We've played their games over a ton. We love playing their overs because their defense is it's actually horrible. It is not good whatsoever. But as far as their offense goes, they are good. They can shoot the ball. They can score points. So when you can score points like that, but your defense is that bad, it sets up well for games to go over. As far as on the other side, the home team, or Roberts, the thing is, their actually defense is basically just as bad. The difference here is that the Oral Roberts offense is also not very good. So that's where I actually see a big gap here. As far as the actual Denver side, I really love them here. These teams they have already played. They played back in the middle of January. So it was a little over a month ago. Denver did win that game, 98-87. So it was a very high scoring game. That one flew over big time. If you want to play the full game over here, I still do not mind that. But I want to focus on the Denver side here. And that's with I'm actually going to lay the points with them. I got Denver at minus 3.5 at actually minus 118. I believe DraftKings still has that. But then I also played the Denver team total over 79.5. I have a very hard time seeing Denver not score that here. That's yeah, I have a very hard time trying to actually see that. So yeah, guys, for me, this is Denver everything. So Nick, what are you thinking here? I think you may be on mute.
Yes.
Okay.
I think you might have just convinced me to go Denver here. As far as Oral Roberts, I was thinking of taking their points, but then I started thinking about it more. I like the Denver team just way better as far as their offense goes. Especially because the line's kind of moving in that direction. Um, I just think that that's the way better bet. I was gonna well before you start talking, I was gonna or all Roberts spread because of how they play defense at home, but I don't think that's gonna matter in this game. So I'm gonna actually change, and we're gonna go Denver spread here.
Okay. Both on the Denver spread. Guys, we're gonna go to another kind of off the beaten path game here. We're going to go to Wichita State. The Shockers are going into Memphis. Memphis is the home favorite here. They are laying 1.5 points, total of 146.5. As far as the road team, they're actually coming in 18-10 on the season. They have been playing some very good ball. Then you have Memphis. They are 12-15 on the year, and they've lost their last 4 games. They played, I believe it was UAB their last game. They were a favorite there. They were a 5 or 6 point favorite. That was never really close. Seems to me like this Memphis team has kind of given up. That is really what it seems like. As far as Memphis, you hear everybody say like as far as a dog, like actually that's when you want to back them. Them actually as an actual like favorite, that's not normally the spot. I go and tell you, just by my raw data, just as far as my numbers go, it is telling me Memphis. Like he wants me to bet Memphis big here. I can go ahead and tell you, I don't go against my numbers much, but I would totally have to here. Um, I do not want this Memphis team in actually any way. Um, they are, yeah, it really seems like they have just kind of like given up, and they're definitely giving up a lot of points. So the way I would play this game would either be Wichita State, either actually them on the money line, which I believe you can still get even money on. But a play that I haven't played yet, but I'm thinking about adding it to the card is the Wichita State team total over, guys. You need them to win to win that team total over. You actually need them to score 74 points. Um, I'm not sure that Memphis will actually be able to hold them under that. Um, so that's one that's not a client play yet, but I'm seriously thinking about adding that one on. Um, this is weird. Me and Patty, we're on the same side. Uh, that does not that does not seem to happen very often.
What's the
Um,
record of you guys being on the same side? Is this a good thing or a bad thing?
I mean, like it like has to be good.
All right.
I'm actually not sure what it is, but it has to be a good thing.
Okay.
But yeah, Nick, what are you thinking here, man?
Yeah. I'm on Wichita State here. My numbers basically said that they don't know why Memphis is a favorite. Long story short, Wichita State already beat them um earlier in the season, so I'm just gonna ride with Wichita State here, and yeah, keep it short and simple on this one. You already basically said everything, but I'm on Wichita State here.
Well, cool. So it sounds like as far as both of these games, we are liking the same things basically. We're liking Denver and actually some way the spread or either the team total over. Then on the second game, we are liking Wichita State or the team total over.
Is this one of those? trap games where everyone thinks Wichita State should win, and all of a sudden Memphis just wins by like 25.
I mean, like I said, I mean, technically, if they're playing up how they should, I do think Memphis is technically the actually better team.
Mhm.
Just we haven't seen that in like a while now, so I can't bet on that
He said, "Stop
to
playing,"
actually happen.
because
Um,
I feel like that's what's been happening in college basketball a little bit. Like these past couple of days is like they're kind of setting some trap lines. I feel
but
that.
let's go and get to a couple questions here. Bruce, what's going on, man? Glad to see you in the chat. The Florida game, that one just missed out, man. Texas just could not score there at the end of the game. We actually were on pace. Yeah, that one did just miss. Then we got Zach here. He says he has a boost for the Michigan State Purdue game. Just wondering our thoughts. First initial thought for me was when I saw the line, I was surprised it was that big. Because Purdue has honestly not been playing like that well. On the other side, Michigan State, I don't trust this team whatsoever. I try not to bet their games. So this was one for me. It was just a very, very easy pass. As far as their defense, I mean, it's obviously good. In this game with actually Purdue, I don't know that they have the offense to really stay in this game, though. Um, so with saying that to me, as far as the number, I the home team was where it was who I would want to be on, but I think that number is actually fairly large. So for me, like I said, it was nice and easy pass. Nick, do you have anything here?
Um, I would have to lean Purdue spread on this one. I just think they've been the better team. Michigan State is also a team I look to avoid because whatever side I pick, they do the opposite with. So they don't really help me out. So if I see their games, I look the other way. But if I am picking a side, I definitely lean the Purdue minus 7.5. It's a bigger line. If you could get it like at a minus 5.5, like I think Craig just said, or no, Joseph, I
Yeah,
do like that line a lot better. And if you
yeah.
could parlay, I didn't think Craig just said Purdue money line. If you could find a parlay piece with that one as well.
Parlay should lay it with the actual under. Is that what Craig's liking there? We got Bruce dropping his actual play that he likes today. He likes the St. Thomas Tommies team total over today. Well, Bruce, I'm going to tell you and everybody watching, one of my VIP plays today that I like is St. Thomas minus 3.5 points. As far as their team total over, I definitely don't mind that. Um, what was it? I think was it 79 and a half, something like that. I think. But I would personally for this one, and I am actually like a totals guy, as everybody knows, that's where I kind of go to first. But as far as this side, with actually them laying 3.5 points here, um, that is a play. Um, Zach saying sounds like just need to sprinkle. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's nothing that I have anything strong on. But yeah,
Yeah, if you really want to use the boost, I would just sprinkle something on it. It's a I don't know, one of those weird games Thursday night.
yeah. If you want to boost and maybe do like a parlay, actually like this, that actually Craig said, really like don't mind that. But yeah, it wouldn't be anything that I'd be going big on. Well, man, I think it's about time that we get into our best bets of the day. Today, Thursday, February the 26th. People always seem to get mad when we don't say the date for some reason. So there you go.
February 26th,
Yeah,
2026.
right. Just said the date for you. But Nick, where are you going tonight for your best bet?
Yeah, I'm all over the 76ers here. Embiid doesn't really let me down too much. I'm just gonna go out and say that. He's a guy I love to target in certain spots, and this is one of those big game spots. And I'm going 76ers minus 2.5. I feel like they could even win by like 7, honestly, if you want to have some fun with a parlay, a longer shot parlay. Uh, but yeah, 76ers minus 2.5 currently. if you want to take the money line, like it even more, all over the 76ers here.
Love it. Love it. Yeah. And I may have to join you there. And guys, if you couldn't tell, as far as my best bet for the show is definitely going to be Denver. The best bet, like I said, I'm actually on them a couple different ways. But if I had to choose one, I would say let's go Denver team total over 79.5. I think that they get up and over that easily tonight. So yeah, guys, for this Thursday, that is going to do it for us. Nick, is there anything else you have to say to the people?
If you guys want any more plays, check out the VIP section. I'll probably dropping them a little later today. And man, let's fucking win. Let's go.
Yes, sir. Yeah, definitely getting VIP today. Today really seems like it's gonna be a big day for us. We all have a few plays, and it seems like we really like them. So, like I said, the link is down below there to get your first month for only $7.95. And like Nick said, let's fucking win. Later, guys.